Greetings, dearest one. Sis D here. I just wanted to drop another message for y'all. For those who have an ear to hear, then I hope this message is a blessing for you all. What came to my inner parts, my inner man, my inner being was this message is starting with me first and then it radiates outward. So again, I hope those who have an ear to hear will hear what I'm sharing this morning. So this message is actually, I'm going to go, just y'all go with me, okay? Trust me on this one because I'm giving it as Spirit gave to me. I'm giving it back to y'all, okay? Discipline is a must for the chosen ones. I'm going to say that again. Discipline is a must for the chosen ones. You who know you are chosen and you are on assignment, this message is for you. Hear me well. Those of you who are light workers, you are atmosphere changers. Those who think that you are on the path of righteousness or you're working for a greater good, hear me well. Okay, discipline is a must for us right now. And not to sound scary or spooky, but right now is the easy part. I'm going to use a labor and delivery analogy. If this were contractions for a woman, you are at 2 centimeters dilated and your contractions are every 25 minutes in the earth. I'm speaking spiritually. This is the beginning stages. There are harder times coming that we must be prepared for. So that's why discipline is going to be very necessary, okay? So when I mean discipline in every area of your life. Discipline beginning first with your spiritual man. We must begin to discipline our spirit man. That begins with what you are thinking, the words and scriptures that you are meditating on. What are your inner thoughts? What are you rolling around in your brain? Do they line up with things that are just, that are pure, that are holy, that are right, that are good, that are beautiful? That's what you should be thinking on. And if you need a scripture, one of my favorites of the Holy Scriptures, Philippians 4, 8, and 10, if I'm not mistaken. Think on things that are right, pure, just, holy, beautiful, good. That's it. If there's any negativity, discipline says we must begin to scrub our thoughts to cleanse and purify them in this hour. Okay? So also we need to govern our gates. Our eyes, what are we watching? Our ears, what are we hearing? What are we feeding into this temple? Are we putting in things that are good and pure? I just had kind of a health scare with my stomach. So the Most High, I think, is sending me a message that I'm not really as on path as I or on track as I need to be. So I need to tighten up what I'm doing and get closer to the bullseye. So this message I started with is for me first, and I'm sharing it outward, okay? So I want to skip from your gates, scrub your mind, go to your gates. Now, here's another thing about discipline. Discipline says you have to tighten in everything that you're doing because you're not your own. You don't belong to yourself. If you truly are chosen, if you're a light worker, if you are an atmosphere changer, you don't belong to yourself. You should be thinking globally. I am a citizen of this world. And it's the bigger picture. It's more than me. I'm one small component, but I am a citizen of the world. I'm here to affect change, to raise the frequencies, to raise the vibration. It's not about me. It's about being a effective person of change in this earth right now. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. You are not your own. You belong to the world. Okay? I'm going back to what I said, watching your gates. Okay, that's also a part of discipline. Your eyes, your ears, what are you feeding the temple? I mentioned it earlier. I'm reiterating again because it's really important. Watching your gates. All right. And I said it earlier again. I'll throw it in. Also, check your emotions. Harder days are coming. This is light work right now. This is light work. This is just the beginning. Mama Terra is doing a cleanse, and all things that are not tapped in and connected, she's going to burn or destroy just like a fever would do. That's an analogy I'm using to say what's happening in the earth. You are hearing about floods everywhere. You're hearing about volcanoes erupting. You're hearing about tsunamis and tornadoes. They're only going to increase. That's those kind of spiritual labor pains I was talking about. Mama Earth she's cleansing, she's flushing, she's burning out. And if you haven't tapped in to what is eternal, what is natural, I'd be concerned. I really, really would. So I just wanted to share this message. I didn't want to be super long. I'll go back again. Discipline is a must for the chosen ones. 2, you are not your own. You belong to the world. 3, watch your gates, your eye gates, your ear gates, what's going in your mouth. I didn't add in because I was reading kind of and going off the top of my your skin. You guys, chosen ones, beloveds, hear me well. Stop letting everybody hug on and touch on you. It's very, very important that you make sure what's around you, what's on you, who's touching you. Test and prove those spirits first. Stop hugging on everybody. Stop touching on everybody. You have to test and try the spirits right now. This is a spiritual fight right now. And the spiritual first translates then over to the natural. Okay? So you guys be mindful. You chosen ones, you light workers, you atmosphere changers, all of you that are on the path of righteousness. Stop hugging on people. Stop letting people touch and pat on you. If you don't know that person very well, and I mean know them, like you know their inner life, you know them at home, you know them out in the community, you know them when they're volunteering, you know them when they're at work, or you know kind of how they behave themselves, comport themselves. If you know them in all facets of their life and you trust their walk, then okay, you can accept that physical contact. If you don't know that person, you're just meeting that person, find another way to not touch them, but greet them. I hope that makes sense for you guys, okay? So again, I just wanted to drop this really quick message. I hope that it resonates with some of you all. From my heart to y'all's, I hope that your day is great and that it remains great all throughout this week and things go well for you as you're beginning to walk in a greater connectedness and things are beginning hopefully and prayerfully to manifest in your life for you. Again, I am Sis D. Thank you so much, you all, for taking time to share with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. The comments that are beginning to come in. Thank you so much, y'all. If I'm a little bit slow about commenting back to y'all, I promise I will check in and I will respond to you guys because I appreciate y'all and I definitely want to keep the dialogue going. So again, thank you so much. This is Sis D, and I never want to close without saying vibe up, y'all. Vibe up. Sis D, and I'm out.